do you think you'll make with that? That might be useful.
How could I do such...
Come in handy.
Not end the dragon infestation, Chimera.
Ever the voice of reason, Speaker. Ah, here comes someone who can help us now. You must be here about my summons. Good, good. I was just telling Lord Gareshri and Chimera that someone would answer my call. Since you're here, I presume you will wholeheartedly agree to help us save Elsewhere from a rage of dragons? So much better than flock or herd, don't you think? The Khajiit Defense Force isn't prepared to deal with a threat as big as dragons, especially since they were fighting to liberate Rimmen when the huge beasts arrived. Stay focused. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we must assist the defense force. Rendezvous with us at their command post. On your way, however, I have another task for you. I detected a series of power surges that I want you to investigate. I was formulating a spell to track the dragons when I noticed several surges of arcane energy not far from here. They reminded me of an old acquaintance. Has a way with portals. If it is him, I want you to secure his help against the dragons. Hard to say with certainty, but I don't believe so. They remind me of Sir Cadwell, who somehow opens...
Another outsider comes to elsewhere, as if we did not have enough problems between Abnor Tarn and the dragons. Ah, do not mind me. Great beasts rampaging through my homeland tends to put me in a foul mood. I am Chimera. I assist the
You're responding to Abnor Tharn's letter. One of the promising adventurers. I hope you can help us. But where are my manners? Welcome to Riverhold and the province of Northern Elsewhere, also known as Anequina. I am the Speaker of the Main, a position in which I've served faithfully for many years. I represent our spiritual leader, the Main. In addition,
Greetings, Walker. Have you a moment to speak?
This is a great area for harvesting.
Azazi. Never touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
Don't be such a nervous bitch. The dead can't hurt us.
It stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the Usurper Queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
Don't touch the dead thing. They do not tells me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. I wonder what...
I saw you, traveler. Why do all outsiders insist on acting suspiciously? I watched you go from location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head. Are you one of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness? Oh, do not play innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt fool with the ridiculous mustache. Why else would you be visiting the same places that he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen? Euraxia, the hated Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head. You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer. The last I saw, he headed east. I suppose you'll find him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
What do you think you'll make with that?
Uncanny. Looks just like the lovely place I dreamed about. Must be why my portals led me here. Eventually. Hello. Have you come to pay your respects to this poor fellow, too? It was the strangest thing. I was looking at this very gravestone in a dream. So here I came. And there it is, all solid and everything. Important? I have no idea. I suppose it must be. I saw it in a dream after all. Or was it a vision? I get those two confused. Anyway, I felt a sort of pull and stepped through a door, and then pish-posh, honours abandoned Gua, and here I am. Tharn, you say, the grumpy battle mage. How is the old boy? The surges were probably just... Were the words the same for you? Sometimes written language likes to confuse me. Words change and switch places. Very annoying. Anyway, the gravestone mentions the betrayer. Sounds like a dastardly chap. Wonder if I ever met him. Didn't we go over this? I'm a chivalrous knight. It's called a helm. I don't have the slightest idea. The words inscribed upon it conjure up all kinds of questions, though. Who is this betrayer? Whom did he betray? Why did they bury only his head? And where did they put the rest of the poor fellow? I don't have a clue. Dragons? I haven't battled a dragon since... I can't remember, but I'm certain I fought one or two in my day. I was a gallant knight, after all. Of course I'll help. I'll just need to do a little more digging into this dream thing first. Did you hear that, my trusty shovel? Dragons and mysterious graves. It's just like old times.
Come to kill me. Greater warriors have tried. There can be no recovery when the lion roars. Come and test your mettle. Every strike here cuts the heart. Face me if you dare.
Come on, get out of there!
Surges through our veins. Make use of it if you can. You will need it. My skills undeniable. Lie dead at my feet. What hope do you have? You cannot defeat me. What hope do you have? I can read your every move. You've already lost. My training is immeasurable. My skills undeniable. My training is immeasurable. My skills undeniable. Minor sword masters lie dead at my feet. What hope do you have? You cannot defeat me. I can read your every move. You've already lost. I can read your every move. You've already lost. My training is immeasurable. My skills undeniable. How could I do such?
Get down.
Oh, now you show up. Left me to deal with a dragon all by myself. It's a good thing I'm Abner Tharn and not, well, some lesser mage. I discouraged it, but not before it laid waste to most of the camp. We arrived to find the outpost being overrun by undead, then the dragon attacked. I did what I could. I fear it wasn't enough. The betrayer? There's a betrayer mentioned in the legends of Kunzari. It seems those stories continue to hound me. No matter. We can deal with that later. Right now, I want to know about Cadwell. Has he agreed to lend us his... That doesn't surprise me. Cadwell and Strange go together like hot bread and...
Damn us for arriving too late. I did not expect to find our militia under assault by a horde of undead. And then the dragon. Oh, it tangles the tail, Walker, it truly does. The militia was already depleted from the fight to liberate Riverhold, but we were determined to press on toward Rimen. Between the undead and the dragon, though, we can barely hold this portion of the outpost. Retreat is not an option. Not yet. Our resistance to Euraxia's rule requires more than just soldiers. There are intelligence reports, safe house locations, lists of supporters, documents we cannot afford to lose. Search the ruined camp and locate the documents, Walker. They are vital to our efforts to free Rimen.
A fight? Good.
If you're so fascinated by the dead, why don't you join them? This one doesn't know you, but at least you aren't a walking corpse. This one must ask, why are you here? Bright moons! This one thought these were lost forever. You saved many lives at great risk to your own walker. You have Nalado's respect. This one will guard these documents with her life. That was one of Euroxia, the Usurper Queen's pet necromancer. His undead devastated our troops, so this one took pleasure in ending his existence. Now, Nalado must return to Riverhold to consult with Garashri. We must find a way to go on. Euroxia's chief necromancer, Kungfuhammer, has been with her for some time.
I'm not afraid of you. We need to keep moving.
I've spotted dragons circling in the distance from time to time, but it doesn't look like the winged monster that attacked the camp will return today. Was your hunt successful? Did you recover the documents that Chimera sought? I must join them there. The Khajiit forces have been decimated by them. Yes, I read the reports. Kungfuhammer and his necromancers working for my despicable half-sister. Such magic leaves behind a miasma of stench and decay. It leads to the mountains to the west, but I can't pinpoint an exact location. Good idea. Dragons are bad enough, but undead tend to go on without end. Better to deal in such a direct manner? Yes, as far as we know. It could have been...
The day is ours! planning to eat that, right? This is a great area for harvesting. They made their choices. So be it.
Time to hunt the hunters, Saraz. You have something to say, Dalclaws. Let's make it quick. You don't get muscles like these by standing around chewing the fat with outsiders. What, did you just wander up here like a lost mountain goat? This is Predator Mesa, the Hunter's Highland. Really? Nothing? Zisvo. Hunters come here to test their claws against savage beasts. A trial of... Ha! Compared to vigorous Sarazi, Sarazi will give you a head start. This is sporty.
You face the Ramasa willingly? So be it.
Give them everything you've got.
Feel the fangs of Lorca.
Watch your step in the stitches. You'll want to find another place. No, last night, it's the closest. You didn't hear this from...
That should come in handy. A-Star Steel!
I did not expect to see you in this desolate place, Walker. Did Captain Nalado send you? Then our missions coincide. We can work together to destroy the undead. I do not take the worthy to Jode. With me! Stay close! We will hunt these necromancers down and end this dragon.
Come and take us!
Cold touch of lingering death!
The day will be ours!
Foul creatures! Cut them down!
Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
awaits, Five Claw! Destroy the necromancer!
No more excuses. No more delays. Double your out. Reanimated body will march ahead of Euraxia's forces.
Bones to encase you!
Necromancer has fallen!
Little insects. You dare challenge Mulan here?
Dragonfire, move!
Your weapons, little morsel. Mulamnir would talk to you. Look upon Mulamnir in despair, morsel. You have no chance against me, no chance at all. But Mulamnir can be merciful. Come, let us talk. Mulamnir wants you to understand the challenge before you. Our puppet, Euraxia, commands a legion of soldiers, an army of necromancers, and a horde of undead. Add my dragon brothers, and the hopelessness of your cause becomes obvious. You and Abnathon are insignificant, but even an infinitesimal flea can irritate after it crawls beneath the scales. I offer you one last chance to survive. If you and the battle mage leave elsewhere, my brothers and I will not hunt you down. Then you will die. But not before we slaughter your friends and set fire to elsewhere. Once we reduce this land to so much ash, only then will I tear you apart. Leave elsewhere, little morsel. Tell the battle mage, if I see you again,
Five Claw, are you alright? I heard what the dragon said. Perhaps my confidence was a bit misplaced. That creature was much bigger than it appeared when it flew over the camp. I never jump without first knowing where my feet will land. Also, I have very sharp claws. We lost so many today. The dragon, that Mulamnir, it has much to answer for. We defeated the necromancer and shut down one of their undead foundries. We need you and Tarn, despite my dislike of the man. But what the dragon intimated about Euraxia, it called her its puppet. I fear the dragons control the Rimmen throne now. Yes, you must do that. I will join you after...
You seek an extravagant...
If we've had this conversation already, then I wanted to thank you for the useful advice. But if I haven't seen you since our talk at that mysterious gravestone, which seems much more likely, then I could really use your help. Did I mention the dreams? Visions, really? The betrayer's head. The dreams, the visions, they drew me there, but someone got to it before I did. I have the strangest sensation in the pit of my tummy. It could be the cobweb porridge. Well, that's sort of like leaping from the cliff.
At this point, we need to come up with a plan that takes into account your... You paint a troubling picture, my friend. Still, we need to celebrate every victory we... My half-sister likes to think that she's in charge. Every conversation I have... A parley? I may not like her, but we are family. Besides, it would give the Khajiit time to regroup. You're beginning to think like a Tharn, my friend. Here, take this. Gareshri gave it to me, but I refuse to... A parley with Euraxia is a capital idea. I'll send word to Rimmon to expect us. We're not very close. About 6... Of course not. The
This one hates the idea of talking to the usurper by marching into elsewhere.
A parley with the usurper queen. She marched into...
This is a great area for harvesting. I love cities. The rude people, the noise, the chaos. Is it strange that I find it comfortable?
I expected sorrow and despair. On the surface, yes. But peace through tyranny, it would be better if I showed you. Follow me, and I'll demonstrate the true depths of my half-sister's villainy. Her grip on Rimmon is far tighter than it appears. Information adds weapons to our arsenal, but if you're in a hurry, who am I to complain?